Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, thanks so much for joining me here as we talk some more movie and streaming news. So, who would have thought we've actually got the leaked Powerpuff Girls trailer to the pilot episode they shot for this CW show. Last year, all these articles and news stories were coming out that they were trying to get this series off the ground. They shot a pilot episode. Ultimately, it was never picked up. The show was cancelled, and now we can fully understand why indeed it was cancelled. This trailer is the biggest steaming pile of trash I've ever seen in my entire life. There is not one shred of goodness in this trailer. The cinematography, the acting, the dialogue, the costumes, everything about it is so damn bad. So in this video, we're going to have a bit of a talk about what's going on with the actual Powerpuff Girls series, basically what's happened with it, and we'll take a look at the trailer as well. CW has been running around online trying to scrub this trailer from the internet. They must be so embarrassed that they put this together. But yeah, we'll take a look at this article, read some of the information, and check out part of the trailer as well, guys. So this comes to us from Comic Book Movie. Powerpuff leaked trailer for Scrap CW series starring Chloe Bennett is the weirdest thing you'll watch today. I mean, weird is not one of the words I would use. Absolutely disastrous, embarrassing, catastrophic. There's so many different words you could use. But yeah, it's just unreal how this even got made. It looks so bad. The trailer for CW's Scrap Powerpuff Girls TV series has leaked online, and it won't take you long to figure out why the network decided to pull the plug on this live-action sequel. I can only imagine what would have happened if this got greenlit and actually made its way onto air, like on CW. Oh my god, it would have got ripped to shreds. It would have got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, the CW announced plans for Powerpuff Girls in 2020. Understandably, fans of Cartoon Network's The Powerpuff Girls were in equal parts excited and filled with trepidation about the live-action sequel. Don't get me wrong, if this was done right, this could have been something really interesting and really fun, in the vein of kind of like the Supergirl series, which is also on CW, with Melissa Benoist. If they had actually put some effort into it, had some good acting, good cinematography, the three main actresses, if they were good actresses and they had good chemistry, this could have been something really fun, really interesting for people who grew up with the original series on Cartoon Network. And it's a shame that it's turned out the way it has, because it could have been something fun. The network's approach to the material raised eyebrows from the start, largely because each member of the iconic trio, who's set to be portrayed by, and as adults, still Diablo Cody and Heather Rain's role in developing the project felt like a step in the right direction, as did the fact Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. alum Chloe Bennett was tapped to play Blossom. Dove Cameron was chosen as Bubbles, with Yana Perrault picked to bring Buttercup to life on the screen. Scrubs alum Donald Faison, meanwhile, was cast as Professor Utonium. Yeah. After being shot, the pilot was revealed to have fallen flat, with the CW's former chairman and CEO Mark Pedowitz admitting the whole thing was a miss. Yeah, I think a miss is an understatement. Dumpster fire, trash, garbage, steaming hot pile of manure. A miss is a kind term to use for this trailer. We will get to the trailer in just a minute, so bear with me. The idea has been to go back to the drawing board and reshoot the episode, but it fell apart post-pandemic and the series was ultimately scrapped. The whole thing looks cheesy, not particularly well acted, and is full of those far from convincing special effects we grew up used to seeing on the CW. The less said about Mojo Jojo, the better. The special effects in this trailer, I could have done a better job in After Effects myself. Give me 10 minutes, give me After Effects, give me a green screen, I could have done better. Like, the flight scenes, oh my god, like, what was going on here? Like, I have no idea. Did they give the software to, like, a 5-year-old to edit this trailer? Like, I just don't know what happened. The lead trio appear to have been perfectly cast for the most part. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And though it's easy to see why the network passed on the series. So, the Powerpuff Girls used to be America's pint-sized superheroes. Now they're disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. That right there sounds absolute garbage. Like, who would want to watch that? Read the synopsis for the now scrapped series, confirming it was to be a far cry from the animated series fans know and love. Will they agree to reunite for the world that needs them more than ever? Okay, so that's pretty much there. Like it says here, video removed at the request of the studio. This is the thing, CW have been running around everywhere because I tried to look for this trailer. I eventually found a copy of it on Reddit, But I did struggle to find it. If you go on YouTube and look at other people's content that are covering this story, most of the videos have been taken down. CW have put in requests to get rid of the trailer anywhere they can on any website. You can still find it on Reddit, like I say, which I have. So let's jump over to the trailer, guys, and you can actually see how bad this is for yourself. Everything, the narration, the acting, just... I don't remember the last time I ever saw something this bad. So let's play some clips from throughout the trailer.
There was trouble in Powerpuff Paradise. Blossom was constantly stressed.
Wait, is it daylight savings?
Buttercup was constantly rebellious.
I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's gender normative and ass ugly.
And Bubbles was constantly drinking.
You see what I mean? Like, these characters are so unlikable. Who in their right mind would want to spend any of their free time watching this? They just don't seem to be interesting or likable whatsoever. One of them's got anxiety. One of them feels that they don't want to wear a dress because it's gender normative. And the other one's a drunk alcoholic. Like, what does this have to do with the original Cartoon Network series, like the animated series of Powerpuff Girls? Nobody who liked that show would remotely want to watch this. It makes no sense. Like, the cinematography here, the scene, the setup, and everything about it just looks really bad across the board. Let's keep skipping forward quickly so we can get a great look at the really bad CGI here.
One fateful day, the girls made a fatal error, costing Mojo his...
You see that CGI? Look at that CGI. That green screen is so bad. Oh my god, like, what is going on? Who shot this and thought it would be a good idea? Wow, I don't get it. How did this happen? Because obviously we've had shows like Supergirl. Don't get me wrong, like Supergirl, the CGI in Supergirl isn't the best thing ever in the entire world. But for a CW show, you know, the CGI is not too bad. You can forgive it because you know it's CW. But this is a whole new low for CW, like really low. And now, like, Bubbles is on Hollywood street corner, like, dressed as a hoe, selling Powerpuff Girls merchandise. Like, what is this? And then we keep going forward. The girls come back together to try and take down Mojo Jojo or something, which is, like, the worst supervillain I've ever seen. Again, a lot of dialogue. We're very unlikable characters. We got this young girl. I have no idea who she is. And then Professor Utonium becomes evil and mind controls people, and literally they have to take on mind controlled civilians or something. And I mean, how does this remotely look like Powerpuff Girls that we grew up with? It has nothing to do with it. It's ridiculous, and it's just crap DEI woke nonsense that nobody would ever in their right mind watch. But that's just some of the trailer there, guys. I thought I would show it to you. Just hideous, absolutely hideous. So, landing back over here on the article, I think that's pretty much all the information to cover in this article at the moment. Yeah, but I mean, it's funny that CW are just running around trying to remove this trailer from every kind of corner of the internet. And if I was CW, I would be doing the exact same thing. They must be so embarrassed that people have now seen this, and they've seen the quality of what they were putting out with this show. It would just be a horrific day for whoever's in charge of the studio, and whoever basically decided to make this pilot episode. I need to wash my eyes with bleach. My mouth dropped when she said the cartoon whitewashed them. Yeah, that's the kind of dialogue they've got in this show. The characters are talking and saying, why did the cartoon whitewash us? Like, it's Gen Z, DEI, woke nonsense. Everything that's wrong with modern media is basically in this show. And it's just incredible. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen, and I'm not just saying that. But guys, jump into the comment section. You see this information and you see parts of this trailer that we've taken a look at. What do you think? Do you think it actually looks good? Or like me, do you think it looks to be the worst piece of steaming garbage? It needs to be sealed in a safe and dumped in the ocean, never to be seen again. Whatever your thoughts are, I would love to hear your feedback, so make sure you drop it in the comment section, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button and consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. It goes a long way to supporting the content, so I'd really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.